Happy New Week, everyone, and happy Independence Day.
Happy birthday, America.
Happy birthday.
You suck right now, but that's okay.
It's still your birthday. Celebrate the first day of the rest of your life, America.
Make gas cheaper, you bitch.
The beer this week is called Oregon Brains. This is a delicious brew produced by the cool people of Drekker Brewing Co. of Fargo, North Dakota. Oregon Brains.
Jesus Christ.
I love saying that.
With 9 fucking A's.
Is brewed in collaboration with Oregon fruit, made exclusively with Oregon-grown fruit and berries. This beer is packed with double portions of Marionberry, boysenberry, blackberry, blueberry, cherry, and plum, and hints of sea salt, lactose, and vanilla beans. It has an ABV of 6.9% and a Cummcast rating of a perfect 5 out of 5. This was absolutely delicious. Go and get some. Highly recommended. As always, please drink responsibly. And if you enjoyed the podcast and the content, please consider leaving a rating and review on whatever platform you're listening on. If you want to support us in other ways, feel free to check out our merch store at thecummcast.com. New merch dropped just last week. More merch coming very soon. And we also have a Patreon coming very soon, everybody. Look out for that. It's coming. Get ready. Don't avoid it. You can't. It's like a creeper in Central Park. You just can't hide from him. Now, let's get into the show. Thanks for listening. What's up, hoes, johns, hickorbillies, and regular folk? Welcome back to another episode of the Cummcast. As always, I am your fucking amazing, gracious, glorious, super badass host, Ryan. And joining me, as always, is Cody and no Cheyenne, because she is currently being 95 and knitting a sweater, and it's fucking July. Crochet. Crocheting a sweater. Is she knitting a sweater? Or is she crocheting? Shit. Is she crocheting a sweater? She's crocheting something. I think it's a garland for Christmas. Like you hang over the door and stuff. No, I thought a garland would go in under the tree. No, that's a tree mat. It's something that's a long strand of curly rope. It's not rope. It's yarn. She is crocheting She's crocheting a rope. It's a rope. Is a rope made out of yarn to siphon the gas out of all the people of this great country on its birthday, so we do not have to pay for gas. True. Yep. And it's actually gas. Not really. Is siphoning gas a crime? Yes. Is it? Stealing. What's it? Oh, is it? It's stealing? It's theft under 1,000, which is a misdemeanor. God. Stealing. It's not stealing. It's called possibly inhaling gas. I'm pretty sure you can't go to jail for it. I'm pretty sure it's right up there next to the most dangerous crime, like coal mine. It's like coal mining, siphoning gas. It's right below it. What's dangerous crime? How's coal mining a dangerous crime? It's not a dangerous crime. These coal miners out here are risking death. I meant dangerous. At 45 from lung cancer. Some of them can't celebrate 4th of July this year because they're fucking dead. I meant dangerous. And you're talking about how siphoning gasoline is as dangerous or just under being as illegal and dangerous as coal mining? Calm down. Coal mining is a profession. Siphoning gas can be a profession. It can be a profession. The Trailer Park Boys did it for like 10 years. Yeah, right? I guess it can be a profession, but you're only getting gas. It's not like you're actually making money. Plus, coal miners make decent amount of money in some places. Well, that's the thing. It's like, you start out at close to 100,000, which in small towns. Because you die in 20 years. Right. But like in small towns, $100,000 a year, you can basically have anything you want. Like not anything you want. You don't make $1 million a year. But in a small town in like the Midwest, or wherever coal mining is, it's mainly the Midwest, I think. But it's $100,000 a year in a small town, you can buy you a lot of things. You can have a nice house, nice vehicles. Your kids can have nice things for $100,000 a year. Yeah, like you said, you might not get to see their graduation, but you're going to make that money while you're here.
Yeah.
I'm all for people. If you're in a coal mine and you want to work that job, I'm not going to work that job. Go for it. I'm not going to. You can have it. I don't want it. But I think do people consider like the risk, or they're just concerned about the money now?
It's just a job. They don't worry about it until it happens. Like the rest of the everybody.
I just have a job, but I'm not like, hey, this is going to kill me. You know?
Unless you're 20 years old now.
I'm going to die at my desk, which I might.
Unless you're 20 years old now, you don't worry about the risks of shit. Because everybody needed work. And now everybody can just talk about what they're doing on TikTok and then make money.
Right. Like we had a friend.
Which we shit on people, but it's actually a smart idea.
Yeah.
Because
there's never been so many ways to make money.
Without doing anything.
Mm-hmm.
In the entire history of America. Happy birthday, America.
Happy birthday, America. We said it.
R.I.P. Betty White.
You've already said it like 3 times, but happy birthday, America.
Yeah.
Let's, instead of all the stupid
it's
shit.
It's important.
Instead of all the stupid
You're
shit.
in America. Celebrate it.
I am. Anyway.
Don't burn the flag.
Listen. Instead of.
Wrap your baby in it.
Instead of worrying about all of the things that are going wrong, which there is a lot of things that are happening right now that are bad. I completely agree. I'm not downplaying that at all.
Yeah, Cracky Tooth tried to steal a baby last week.
Let's take some time to remember what we have this America Day. We're still alive. I was going to say we have our freedom.
Buffets are still a thing.
So. Buffets are still a thing.
Yeah.
IHOP, still out there.
Mm-hmm.
Still going strong. Cracker Barrel, still serving the same food 100 years later.
Yeah.
Charlie's Chicken Strips. More Starbucks out there than ever.
Mm-hmm.
All good things.
Huge potholes in the drive-thru because they don't fix it because they're a monopoly and they don't care about the people in their vehicles. They only care about the shitty coffee that pours out of it.
We have the Judas podcasts. Prime example.
Yeah.
You know, we're not sitting over here trying to sell you anything.
Who thought that?
Other than merch.
Who thought that 2 stupid bastards could talk for 3 years?
Whoa. We're not stupid.
We're okay.
We're good at making shit up. I feel like we're good at improv. We're good at making shit up for an hour.
No, we're not.
Yeah, we are.
We're terrible at improv.
We already did it. We're doing it right now. We're doing it right now. I can have an hour conversation about that piñata in the corner. You know?
Yep, it's a horse.
Piñata. It's Pride Month. Last month was Pride Month. I bought it last month. It's a
piñatas always look like that.
That's the standard piñata. You can buy a Baby Yoda piñata in a spaceship.
That's what I mean, though. You're like, Pride Month was like... Just because it's a rainbow doesn't mean it's for pride. All piñatas look like that.
You never know.
Nobody wants a black piñata.
I would take a black piñata.
You know what I want? A fucking spoiled banana piñata. That's what I want.
That'd be sweet.
A rotten banana. But the one from Courage the Cowardly Dog. Those rotten bananas... That one.
I want a piñata that looks like I want a piñata that looks like a piñata, but it's actually made out of glass. So when you hit it, glass goes in the kid's eyes.
Yeah,
I'm just kidding.
That would be fun.
That would not be fun.
Genocide.
There is those things you can pay like $50 and you like have at it and you just go break a bunch of shit. There's like a warehouse full of like glass and stuff and you just go break shit. You wear like gloves and goggles. They're like, here you go. Don't forget to wear your glasses or you're going to get glasses in your eye, young man.
I never noticed how ridiculous this room is that we podcast in. We have movie posters. We have beer stuff. There's a fucking Christmas snowman sitting behind me.
That is there because Cheyenne was afraid that she was going to break it.
There's a piñata in the corner.
There's
a fucking antique globe with a tag still on it sitting on the table.
Well, hold on now. This was at Robbie Lobby, okay? And it's Hobby Lobby, but we call it Robbie Lobby because it robs you of your paycheck. This was 50% off at Hobby Lobby, okay? I've always wanted a fucking cool old globe.
And how much was 50% off, though? $40?
That was $10.
You paid $10 for something you never use.
It's a globe.
Yeah.
It gives back. This is worth 1,000 words right here.
No, it's
not. This little globe. Yes.
No, it's not.
I can tell you exactly
where Mauritius is in Africa. Right there.
The only part that matters is right there. America. Because it's its birthday
America.
America. And anything south of America is Mexico. Boom, I said it. That's a joke. Not true.
I wonder what else happened July 4th.
Huh?
Like, what else happened on July 4th?
I don't know. September 11th.
Besides... Huh?
That happened. Like,
September 11th happened in September.
4 months later.
On July 4th. Okay. Hey, 30 major events also happened. In 1802, the U.S. Military Academy at West Point officially opens.
Who gives a fuck? Something cool.
Thomas Jefferson announces the Louisiana Purchase.
Like in, 1892.
All of this happened after 17. I'm talking like, what cool shit happened like in 1773?
Like 1892, Oscar Mayer invented the chili dog or something.
Like
something cool.
The porta potty was invented.
Nobody cares about that.
I guarantee this is all
ventilated
just, it's all
porta-potty.
just political. It's all just wow, like the
construction of the Erie Canal.
Woo.
Boats go through land.
Thomas Jefferson, John Adams, and James Monroe die. They all died on the same day. They just off themselves. They're like, I want to die with America's Day.
What's up with the legless man?
Oh, Susanna composer Stephen Foster is born.
Who cares? He's dead.
New York City abolishes slavery. That's a good thing.
That's a good one.
Constitution begins on the first continental passenger railroad.
Who gives a shit? We don't use trains anymore.
Actually, we do. Amtrak? Like, you can take a train, you can take an Amtrak train from Indianapolis to Los Angeles in 3 days. Seriously, it's like 3 days.
Honestly, I've thought about taking a train.
My Country 'Tis of Thee was performed for the first time.
Who cares?
Texas agrees to become a member of the United States.
Oh my God, they finally decided to be not selfish. Yay.
Henry David Thoreau moved into a cabin.
Skip it? He moved into a cabin. Good for Henry. He graduated college and moved into his own cabin. Fucking dick.
The idea of Alice in Wonderland was conceived.
Okay, that's pretty good.
I feel like Alice right now.
That's pretty good. General Lee's army withdrawals.
From Gettysburg.
Independence Day is celebrated as a federal holiday. In 1870, it wasn't a federal.
We waited 100 years?
Yeah.
It's like, you know what? You remember that paper we signed 100 years ago? Like, oh, they're obviously dead by then.
That time we were all drunk and we were like, hey, you know it'd be cool if we made up some rules and we just signed it as like a backyard fort project? Yeah. Hey, let's make it a national holiday.
I
feel like America is fake. Or why should we be celebrating this?
Do you think having a birthday on July 4th would suck?
No.
Like having your birthday on Christmas?
Not if you're
I feel like having your birthday on Christmas wouldn't be fun.
Not if you're a redneck. If your birthday's on July 4th and you're a redneck, you're the life
or
of the party.
Or if like your family's super religious and your birthday's on Easter. Sorry, Jesus doesn't like giving...
Jesus comes first before Billy.
Yeah. Billy, you don't get any gifts because...
being so goddamn selfish. Jesus died for your sins and it's your fucking birthday?
But all I wanted was a stickball. Like, that's all I wanted.
Mm-hmm.
Was that a little ice cream cone thing? You press the button and it shoots the ice cream off?
I feel like it had to be super, not conservative, but like religious. So, Jimmy's, or little Billy's a Jew. So, all I wanted was a dreidel, and he didn't get that because Jesus awoken that day and became a zombie. So, no, we don't celebrate Billy's birthday.
Lou Gehrig announces his retirement.
I don't care. All this shit sucks. Something cool.
Yeah, I don't... It's,
the American flag received 50 stars.
1960.
What did we do? Bring in Alaska?
I really think the only thing... Coco the gorilla is born.
Hey.
I honestly think...
Yeah, and then Harambe dies 100 years later.
Bob Ross died 1995 on July 4th.
And nobody gives a shit.
He paints his little trees in heaven now.
Hotmail goes live. Ooh, that was epic.
Yeah, other than like a few things, I feel like everything's going to be political and about America because July 4th is all about the signing of the Constitution. What was it? On July 4th, the Continental Congress formally adopted the Declaration of Independence on July 4th.
They adopted it.
And then America was born.
No, not until 100 years later. Well, it was a national holiday. Never mind. America was born.
That's about it. Like, that's all I got. Not a lot of cool things, but the things that are
Let's
cool...
see who has birthdays on July 4th.
I don't want to... On July... Is this going to be the July 4th podcast?
Yeah.
I mean, it is coming out on July 4th.
You fucking idiot.
We're going to get so many downloads on July 4th.
Probably.
It's going to be crazy. All of our India listeners are going to come back.
That's right. Red meat, white bread, and blue cheese, motherfucker.
Red meat. What is it?
Red meat, white bread, and blue cheese.
Where'd you fucking hear that?
Huh? I made it up.
Really?
Yeah. Nobody we fucking know.
Nope. Nope.
Nobody who matters. Nathaniel Hawthorne, good guy.
The good guy.
Calvin Coolidge, president, good guy.
Rube Goldberg. That's it.
Okay, Bob Ross's birthday. Oh, he died.
He died.
Well, it says it was his birthday. Oh, famous deaths. July 4th deaths. Yeah, Thomas Jefferson, James Adams.
Isn't that fucking weird? They off themselves.
Barry fucking White.
Barry White. James Monroe, Chris Klein. Steve McNair, is that a football player?
It says football player. Excuse me.
Thank you for that.
Victor Chang, good guy. Why is it all men? Huh. Nobody I know. Literally nobody. The pilot in the 40s, he died. Probably shot down.
July 4th, not a popular death day.
No. It's a celebration of life.
R.I.P. R.I.P. How many is this? 48. R.I.P. all the 48 people that died on July 4th.
48 people who they think are important.
Only 48 people died on July 4th ever in the history of the world.
Oh, the only important ones.
The only important ones, like the ones we'd never heard of.
Mm-hmm. Man with Ricky Bobby face tattooed arrested at Florida gas station.
Are we just going to start going down rabbit holes?
What's a man with a Ricky Bobby face?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
With Ricky Bobby face tattoo.
Oh, it says Ricky Bobby on his on his fucking forehead.
It says Ricky. It says Ricky Bobby above both eyes.
At least his eyes have names. Ricky and Bobby.
He was the first one.
Huh.
To get arrested at that gas station. St. Augustine, Florida.
Hey, we were just there.
A Tennessee man was arrested. Oh, he's from Tennessee. Okay. That explains the
Makes sense why he has Ricky Bobby on his fucking face.
Arrested at a North Florida gas station.
I will never get face tattoos. That's cool if you want a face tattoo or whatever. But, like, some of them are all right, I guess. Like, if it goes from your neck to, like, up your cheek or something like that.
I feel like if you're a tattoo artist or an artist in general, I know I'm not judging anybody with a face tattoo, but...
It's just weird.
And I am all for progressiveness. Like, I have a lot of tattoos on my lower arms. I always wear short sleeves because I like people seeing my tattoos. I want to show my tattoos off. And anytime I wear long sleeves, I roll my sleeves up. But, now, there's a big but. In a professional setting, I would never get anything below my wrists or above my chest tattooed. Ever. I would never do that. That's a personal choice. Now, I know there's professional people that have tattoos on their hands, that have tattoos on their neck or face. I know that. But, personally, I would never do that. Because as an image, it doesn't sit well with me. Like, if the first thing you look at is somebody's face, and you see a tattoo, and you're supposed to be like, hey... this is a job interview, or hey...
So if you walked up to me and I had Ricky Bobby up above my eyebrows, what would you say? Who's Ricky and who's Bobby?
I wouldn't bring it up.
Who's Ricky Bobby?
I wouldn't even bring it up. I would not even bring it up. I would just be like, because the thing is, in my professional setting, for my job, you don't know who the fuck you're going to talk to. You have no idea. You could be doing your job, somebody walks up to you and asks you a question... Lo and behold, it's somebody that probably writes your fucking check. So,
probably.
It's one of those things where you have no idea.
And I guess white power below your eyes isn't a good tattoo to have.
Probably not. Or like if I had the Post Malone that says always tired, like if always tired was below my eyes, I'd be like, are you awake? You know what I mean?
But like I said, I don't get face tattoos. Some of them
it's just a personal choice for me.
Some of them for me make sense. Like I guess like little ones, like on your cheek. I know some people that are. I've seen some people that are getting like beauty marks tattooed on their face or whatever, like on their chin or like on their cheek. But like I've seen somebody who had like a tribal sideburn. So one sideburn was regular, and then the other sideburn was like a tribal tattoo that went like almost all the way down to their fucking cheekbone. And I don't understand
I think the
that.
one thing is, like I said, I'm all for progressiveness in the workplace. I would not judge anybody with a face tattoo ever. It's not me that's going to judge you. It's the person that is in charge that's going to judge you because, you know, I'm not going to say, you know, all of them are, but older people are going to be like, they're not going to work here because they have a giant Mike Tyson tattoo on their face. You know what I mean? I'm all for...
That's the thing. Like, Mike Tyson's been doing it since the 90s, 2000s. So
and he's
like,
a boxer.
Yeah.
You know? But see,
but
that's
also, like, our 80-year-old grandma thought it was weird for a boy to have pierced ears. So...
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
But see, that's the thing. It's like, there is nothing wrong with somebody that has a face tattoo or has a hand tattoo or has, you know, a weird tattoo that you can see that's just, like, random. There's nothing wrong with it at all. I'm not judging anybody for that. It doesn't change who you are. All the tattoos I've contemplated getting, it was like, this would be fucking weird if I got it, but I'd like it. It'd be cool. It's like a conversation piece. It doesn't change who I am, but I am not everybody. So I don't hire anybody. You know what I mean? It's just a weird statistic that's still present in the workforce today because you're supposed to be a representation. Most people don't see face tattoos as a representation of your workplace. That's just part of it. I don't write the rules. It's just, and yes, does it suck? Maybe, but I don't write the rules. It's not my company. Anybody that owns their company can make whatever rules they want, and you can't be mad at them for it. Just know that, you know, tattoos are permanent, and if you get one on your face and you're like, hey, I think I want to have a desk job, be prepared to not ever have a desk job unless you're working at a tattoo parlor. You know what I mean? But yeah, I will not ever judge anybody for tattoos. I compliment people's tattoos all the time if I see some that are cool. But yeah, it's the society we live in. And if you don't own your own business, you can't really do anything about it. So, just part of it.
Society is to blame.
Yeah. Now, if you got Ricky Bobby above your face, that's definitely a conversation piece. I'm not going to judge anybody for that. But...
Or if you had fuck you on your forehead.
Yeah, if you had fuck you on your forehead, I mean, that's... I think I would know how to go about that. Because you'd have a smile on your face and you want to shake my hand, but your face says fuck you.
Counterproductive.
Your face says fuck you, you know what I mean?
Your face says fuck you, but your smile says hi.
Your smile says hi, I'm Chuck.
Hi, I'm Chuck. This is my tattoo, fuck you.
That's an interesting tattoo. Oh yeah, I got it, you know, back when I was 25 and I was in a weird way. I'm like, yeah.
Cool.
But see, if you laser that off, it's just going to be a scar that says fuck you.
I mean, eventually it'll go away.
Eventually, but like the first couple years is going to be like, tattoo remove, huh? Oh, how could you tell?
Honestly, depending on how dark it is.
Your scar says fuck you.
Depending on how dark it is. Like that Ricky Bobby, like you could barely read it. If he had like 3 or 4 sessions of getting that removed, you wouldn't even see it anymore.
And I feel like there's a certain aspect to where if you have a tattoo like that, and it doesn't look shitty, it actually looks good because you take care of it. Like, if you have a weird tattoo, like some tattoos, I've been thinking about getting an astronaut on a whale swimming through the stars. Literally been thinking about getting that.
What?
Yeah. Because it looks cool. To me.
Is this from, like, last week and you were talking about Jesus is a fucking whale flying through space?
No, I think Jesus is a whale that flies through space.
It's not true.
You don't know that?
Yeah, we would have seen him.
What?
We would have seen him.
He's a whale in space.
Yeah.
He's a space whale.
So?
That doesn't mean that he's fucking giant.
I feel like you got...
Nobody ever said Jesus has got to be giant.
I feel like you got space whale from like Futurama or something because they had a space whale.
No. I honestly think that some sentient thing, because if Jesus could be... Sky Daddy could be whatever he wants. So...
Yeah, why is it a whale?
Because that's the way I think.
Why couldn't it be a turtle?
Why do people say that Jesus hates gay people? Because it's an interpretation. It's all an interpretation. My interpretation is Jesus loves everybody, and I call, and he doesn't mind if I call him Sky Daddy, and he's a fucking blue whale.
I think Jesus probably was gay.
He might have been.
Hanging out with the bros.
And Cheyenne's Jesus isn't white, so...
He's black. Super black.
He's Jewish, and he's from the Middle East.
Yeah.
We also have...
He's dark.
We also have... And I think we brought this up before. We also have a really cute Black Santa figurine for Christmas time. So, yeah. I'm trying to look up the tattoo I was talking about. But, yeah, okay. So, what I was saying was, like, I want a fucking astronaut on a whale flying through the stars. Okay?
You can only get it if it's a tramp stamp. Those are my conditions.
Those are... Your conditions?
Yeah.
Your conditions. Seeing as I had all these tattoos and you would talk about them, everybody knows if you listen to this if you're an OG of this podcast, he talked all mad smack about me getting tattoos. And then he gets one, and then I don't say anything about it being shit.
Bullshit.
I only talked about it being shit because you gave me shit for years.
Yeah.
But anyway, get what you want. Just think it's cool. If you think it's cool. I think this fucking astronaut on a blue whale flying through the space is pretty fucking sweet. I think it's cool.
I'm gonna get an astronaut on a slug.
Are you just gonna mock every tattoo I get?
Except he's gonna be in the ocean. Where whales and slugs belong.
Let me see if I can find this.
The astronaut whale. An escape to hold on to.
Aha! Something like this. I think it's cool. Would I get that on my neck? No. Would I get it on my hand? No, probably not. Honestly, I was doing a deep dive. Oh, look, it's a whale with a fucking helmet on. It's a whale-astronaut. It's a whale astronaut. But anyway, I was doing a deep dive on... I get a lot of my tattoo ideas from Pinterest. Look, it's space whales.
Yeah, that's a drawing, not a tattoo.
But anyway, I get a lot of inspiration.
That one's kind of cool.
Yeah, I get a lot of inspiration from my... See, this is the kind of the one I was looking at. I get a lot of inspiration.
I don't know if I'd have him doing this, though.
From drawings on Pinterest and stuff like that. But,
No, you gotta get that one.
you mean...
that looks like a 6-year-old drew it on the back of the paper.
You mean
for the weather?
You mean little Johnny drew in the fucking in the newspaper? Little Johnny's first place drawing in the newspaper.
He drew a chocolate chunk cookie in a fucking newt
for the month of July.
A newt with stars. Oh shit!
It looks like
it should be on the back of the paper with the weather.
It looks like a reverse fish. Why does the moon look like it's made out of spaghetti with black holes in it? It looks like a bowl of spaghetti and meatballs.
Is it technically FSM?
It is.
Is it him? Is it him with the fucking the Jesus whale in space?
It's the FSM
Could it be?
and whale Jesus together all in one picture.
Yep.
This tells the story, and the story is the beginning of time. But anyway, all these, if you go on Pinterest and you literally just look at astronaut tattoos, they're fucking dope. And Cheyenne there's an astronaut on a moon, and he's I think he's smoking a doobie. And she's like,
a lot of them usually are.
And she goes, I would get that. And I was like, where? She goes, on my arm. I was like, what part of your arm? And she's like, on my lower arm. I was like, where everybody could see an astronaut smoking a doobie on your fucking arm. And she goes, yeah. I was like, Cheyenne and I work in the same like office business setting. I was like, that's not gonna fucking happen. I was like, I'm all for you getting whatever. If you want to get it where nobody will ever fucking see it, that's cool with me. But everybody's gonna be like, is that smoking a doobie? Like, no, it's a cigar.
It's a Marlboro 200. Duh.
A Marlboro 200.
Yeah.
Wait, is that even a thing?
Yeah, they go up to 200. They're like 6 and 7 inches long.
Where's this at? It was actually a pretty cool drawing.
See, I like the astronaut holding the beer. I think it's a Heineken.
It was something like this, but a little different variation.
I mean, that's pot leaf, so different.
Yeah, it was just an astronaut sitting on the moon smoking in space.
That?
Where?
That?
This one? No. Look at this one. You can get this one. What is that? Oh, I thought it was chicken wings.
Yeah.
The astronaut had chicken legs. Chicken wings. Yeah, I would get a couple. I have 2 tattoos that I want that are just like, why would you get that? I'm like, I think it's cool. I genuinely think it's cool. Some of my, like, you know, when I first started getting them, they meant something to me. And they still do. But then, the past couple ones I've gotten, I'm just like, man, that's fucking sweet. I like that.
None of the tattoos I will ever get will mean anything to me.
How come?
I just don't have anything that I want to get that means anything to me. If I did, sure, I'd get it.
You don't want to get my name on your forehead?
Why the fuck would I ever do that?
Would you get the Cummcast?
People don't even know my name now.
If you got paid $1 million, would you get the Cummcast tattooed on your forehead?
No. That ain't worth it.
Oh, come on, man. This is like the best podcast on the face of the planet.
Yeah, I'd get it be free advertising, but so is a t-shirt.
So, yes, a t-shirt.
Same thing.
Yeah, that is correct. A t-shirt is free advertising.
Not for $1 million. I'm not.
Speaking of the best podcast on the
tattooed
planet, you guys should totally just tell everybody this is the best podcast on the planet, and then they listen to it. We get one. If everybody told if all of you told all your friends that this is the best podcast,
stay out of here.
If everybody told
goddamn bitch,
if all of you told all of your friends that this is the best podcast on the planet, and all of them went and downloaded an episode, our downloads would shoot through the roof. We'd be on the top podcast charts right there. Boom.
Yeah, and then they'd listen to it and be like, this isn't the best podcast.
We would be on the top of the charts for one day.
You know what makes Joe Rogan experience good? Because he's famous. That's it.
We just need to do something famous.
We're both bald. And muscular.
We could go viral by being the fat boys on Alice in Wonderland. We could totally be the fat boys.
We could. That's why we just need to quit.
We go viral.
Our jobs and do TikTok
right?
skits.
Right. Don't you have to get popular before you quit your job? Or is that like take risks, get reward, or be homeless?
I mean, you just keep your job and do it on the side.
Isn't it kind of interesting that I'm not going to say everybody, a good portion, probably like 40% of everybody that has ever been famous has probably almost been homeless as well.
Yeah.
It's kind of interesting.
That's the thing. Like, I was like, you know what? I could probably make TikTok videos and probably get money off of it. I was like, but then I would be the person that I hate. Because I don't know. I hate when... I don't hate people who do that as a profession. That's not what I hate. It's the always being on your phone and always filming something and always being like a dick. The people who are just like, will make somebody suffer and they'll be like, oh, here's like $1,000, homeless man. But they put you through a test, a ringer first to see how good you are. And then they test you. I was like, that's not very cool. But
the thing... Okay, so the thing now, I'm guilty. I watch TikTok every day. I have a digital wellness timer that's set for 30 minutes. So once I get to 30 minutes of TikTok a day, it completely turns off and cancels the app until the next day. Anyway, semantics. But
that's terrible.
But I am all for entertainment and watching TikTok or YouTube, whatever. But the one thing I don't like about TikTok is, and even people that are famous do watch a video and do react to videos that are like stitched from other users. You have to watch it, react to it, and then mimic.
Yeah.
So it's like everybody's a mime. So
no, it's not a mime. It's fake.
Right.
You do something, you're like, oh man, that would be really funny on TikTok. And then you recreate it like the fucking...
Right.
The lady put her baby... Or no, what'd she do? She put her dog back in the fridge.
Because
the baby put the... It was either a dog or a cat. It was like either as a puppy
I think it was a puppy.
A puppy or a kitten. Anyway, the 2-year-old baby put the puppy in the fridge. And then she was like, no, we don't do this. And it was like, so you had to... see it, leave it in there, go get your phone, come back, and then punish the baby for doing it twice, even though you left the dog in the fridge for maybe a minute more, but still.
Right, and see that's the thing.
You didn't just take the dog out.
And I'm not hating on anybody. I am. I
am. Fuck that lady.
No, okay, so so I'm not hating on the TikTok community. Because I
That's
like
the thing,
to think
the baby
because I
probably-
like to think that I'm all positive.
The baby probably didn't even do that. She
Right.
did it. She put a
'Cause
fucking dog in the fridge.
I'm all about good vibes. I'm all about positivity, bringing people up, not bringing people down.
No, you're not. You shit on all
I
kinds
am.
of people.
No. Listen. So, I think
Okay.
I think the one thing is, it's not a real reaction. It's a repetition of the reaction. It's a like somebody sends out a video and like, I love this creator, and the creator sees it and they want to give love back for the compliment. So they give love back for the compliment. But it is not them recording themselves the first time they open it. You know what I mean? It is a mathematical response is what it is, which is always usually positive. So there's nothing wrong with it. It's all positivity, all good vibes. That's what I care about. That's fine. That's perfect. But it's not a. I feel like it's not a. Sometimes it couldn't be a genuine reaction.
None of it is.
I just feel like it's not. You know, like I seen this one video. This, it's a sad thing. This lady's husband left her. Super sad, shitty situation. Don't wish it on anybody. Okay, unless you're my worst enemy.
Unless you actually caused it, then you're.
But
it's your fault.
The act of pulling out your phone,
I've seen it before.
setting it up.
I know what you're talking about.
Yes, setting it up.
And then fake crying and rolling
And
back
then
forth.
crying.
Yeah.
Yes, it's probably real tears.
It used to be real tears.
Yeah, no, it
Yesterday.
probably is. But it's like, my husband left me. Let me take about 3 to 4 minutes, maybe 5, to set up my camera and record me crying because my husband left me. That is the shit that I think is for this clickbaity, genuine, this clickbaity response for likes and comments and addiction to likes and comments digitally. I think that's the problem I have. Instead of you just genuinely being sad that your husband left you and your kids, you put it out there, but you take the time to stop being sad to put it out there so people can see it. I feel like, and the biggest part of my problem is, with like marketing and stuff like that, marketing and posting things, and like when I've posted TikToks before, so I think the main problem I have in my life is that, like the mimic, like the mimicked response. Yes, it might be real. It's probably a real response, but it's the mimicked response. It's the not as genuine as it should be response that you would get in real life. Real life is not meant to be lived every second digitally. It's not meant to be lived digitally.
That, and somebody asks how many followers you have, and that's how they base you off of.
Right,
how many
exactly.
followers you have.
So it's like, if something happens to me, if something happens and like if you say something, like when we're not recording on this podcast, you say something, I think it's fucking hilarious. We can never go back to how funny it was. You can repeat it and we can laugh at it.
Yeah.
But once it's not recorded, it's not genuine. It's just not as genuine as it could be. It's not supposed to be. Digital, like doing stuff digitally, filming yourself after the fact, it's never going to be as genuine. Does that mean it's less effective? No, not at all. Because like I said,
But you just gotta be like, should have been there.
if it's all good and it's all positive, yeah, that's perfect. But it's never going to be as genuine. And I think that's the problem I have with recording shit in my own life, is like, it's not genuine. It doesn't seem genuine to me to film my entire life. You know what I mean? It just doesn't seem real. And that's part of the reason why I've kind of stopped, and I don't have time for that shit. I don't take time to do that.
Mm-mm.
And does that mean that I'm probably not like up to standards with being one of those creators? Probably. That's fine. That's why, we've taken a traditional route with this podcast. In retrospect, we've taken a traditional route with this podcast, and we've relied a lot on word of mouth. We've relied a lot on our OG followers, our friends and family and people that enjoy this podcast for the past few years. We've relied a lot on organic growth. And I feel like that's more genuine than the alternative. So
Which is just making shit up.
Right. So I'm proud to have...
Which is not throwing shade on other people who do make
Right.
shit up. And like, that's their episode. It's like they make skits and they make things for entertainment, and they do like a whole script and shit like that. That's different. I mean, if you're improv based or whatever, but we're not.
The fact that you download this every week means that you actually enjoy us, and you're a lawyer. Are you a lawyer?
You're a lawyer.
If you are a lawyer, we might need one day.
We might.
But
Civil suits.
You're a loyal follower, a member of the Pig Milker Army, and we just want to just say,
and we are so happy.
All discussion aside, we are so happy and proud that you have stayed with us.
At least
for
30
years.
of you download this show every week.
Exactly. That's 30 people,
give or take.
That's 8. Let me tell you, that is 30 people.
I don't even know 30 people.
That is 30 people that have taken the time out of their day to listen to us, and they genuinely enjoy what we do. And we enjoy you. We are thankful for every single one of you.
You know what it is? Happy birthday, America, but also happy Appreciation Day.
Happy Cummcast Follower Appreciation Day.
That's right.
Happy Pig Milker Army Day.
Right. And shout out to all the other countries who listen to us who don't give a fuck about America. Your countries are great too, unless they're bad. Then that's
Thank you for listening to us as well.
Then come here, where everybody's accepted.
If we're popular, if we're popular to a few people in other countries, we must be the shit.
Especially Germany.
I would rather have 30 loyal followers, 30 people, 30 friends who we never met listen to us every week.
9.
Then 3,000 or 30,000 that aren't as genuine. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I kind of rather have 30,000. To be honest with you. We'd be more popular. Hey, but as long as they're
no.
As long as the OG 30 are still here.
Because here's the thing, it's not subscribers.
No.
It's downloads.
It's just downloads.
It's plays. It's listens. It doesn't matter if you have 300 subscribers or 30,000 subscribers. If you only get 300 plays, 300 downloads, you're only worth 300 downloads, and that's kind of the shitty part. Like, and that's also like the kind of, it's like a fake reality. People subscribe to you, but it's only the people that want to listen to you that actually mean something to your content and your creation, your baby that you've created out of nothing. So the people that listen to this and download, it doesn't matter whether you subscribe or not, but if you take the time to download and listen to an hour of us a week, thank you. I really appreciate you.
And if you thought this was porn, sorry.
Because
it's not.
But it's not. This is go back a couple months ago, where the episode's titled "This is not a sex podcast." That was a fun one. Go listen.
That was
to
a long time ago.
Was it?
Yeah.
Go check out "This is not a sex podcast" if you haven't listened to it already. It's actually a pretty good one.
Got listeners in the Philippines now. Cool.
So, at this time, we will take a quick bathroom break. But I just want to say, I love you.
I love you too.
Let's go to the bathroom. I don't love you. I tolerate you.
Who are you talking to, me or them?
You.
Oh. Okay. We'll be back. Hey everyone, just wanted to take a second to let you know about our official podcast store at thecummcast.com.
Go check it out today, everybody. We've got everything you can think of, from t-shirts, hoodies, stickers, organic tote bags, and even drinkware like coffee mugs and craft beer glasses. Go check it out today at thecummcast.com. Now let's get back into the episode.
We are back, and it is everybody's favorite time. News story times. And we have some fucking doozies.
All right, so first up we have a woman is married to a ragdoll. And
Imagine
now,
that, for the third fucking time, we have to talk about somebody in an inanimate object.
And now that ragdoll and that lady now have a ragdoll baby.
Yay!
Look at the happy couple
Look at
on
the
their
happy
wedding day.
couple. It's definitely that dad's baby.
Definitely.
White, curly hair.
And a unibrow?
Yeah, a full unibrow. Couldn't even separate them.
Isn't a unibrow like
it's religious.
Attractive in some countries?
I think it has religious aspects in certain people's cultures. But also, did she just pull a ragdoll out of her vagina? Is that how that happened?
I don't know. So
she's in the hospital. The picture is in a fucking hospital.
So
did the dude have a ragdoll baby?
I don't think it's in a hospital. I just think so. The picture
her room looks like a hospital.
I just think maybe she just did. Maybe it's a skit. She got scrubs and a hairnet.
Second of all, those two women are different.
No, it's the same.
Look at the fucking face. They don't look like this. Or is that the nurse?
Maybe that's a nurse. Maybe her sister's a nurse and she paid her to be like, hey, take this.
I'll give you $100 to hold this ragdoll baby for me.
$100. With a hairnet and a tag and everything. Mm-hmm. It might be the same lady.
But she has a tag on. She has a thing on.
She also has makeup on in this one and no makeup on in this one. It's
probably, but the whole face is different.
Let's find out.
And the nose is different.
So, Mirivone Roca Moraes has found her soulmate in life. Found her soulmate in a life-size doll she calls her husband, and the pair have even gone on to have a baby.
Yay!
The 37-year-old woman from Brazil made her ragdoll named Marcelo. So the ragdoll baby, his name is Marcelo.
No.
So after she complained
the
about...
ragdoll's name is Marcelo.
Said her mom made... Oh, sorry. So the 37-year-old woman from Brazil said her mom made her the ragdoll and named it Marcelo. After she complained about being single and having no one to dance with.
You insult...
Dance with your damn self!
You insult... Oh, she's just getting back at her parents.
Pray to the sky, daddy, and dance with him.
She's pissed off at her mom for making this doll because she'll never find love, and she took it to the next fucking level.
Why does the doll look like it's screaming?
That's its lip. That's its bottom lip.
It has buck teeth and a mustache.
Yeah, an upper mustache. Anyway, yeah, she took it to the next level where she married the doll in Brazil and then had a baby. So she got back at her mom. So now she's an embarrassment to the family. Little did
everybody know that it would be love at first sight. And after a few months of dating, Mirivone, she fell pregnant.
She fell pregnant.
Mm-hmm. She fell on the ragdoll and got pregnant. Because everybody knows that's how babies are made. You fall on your wife and then your wife gets pregnant.
You fall on a goose down dick and get pregnant.
So they decided to tie the knot before the newborn arrived in a ceremony that was attended by 250 people.
She don't look pregnant
250 people
came to a wedding.
Came to this wedding to a fucking body pillow.
And is it me or is that porn in the background? That picture? That is a dude on a woman fucking her.
It might be, yeah.
Where do you live? But they even got rose petals on the bed.
It's got Mickey Mouse hands. That tuxedo cost more than the fucking husband. So, unsurprisingly, the birth was a painless one.
Imagine that.
And it took about 35 minutes to what? Sew the fucking thing together?
Yeah.
It was a wonderful day for me. Very important, very emotional. She told a news source. He is a man I always wanted in my life. Married life with him is wonderful.
I bet.
She continued, he doesn't fight with me, he doesn't argue, and he just understands me. Marcelo is a great and faithful husband. He is such a man, and all women envy him. No, that's the same chick. When my mom made Marcelo and first introduced me to him, I fell in love with him. It was love at first sight. You know her mom was just like, this is gonna be fucking hilarious. It's gonna be a huge prank, and it's just like, hey, whatever the fuck your name is, daughter, look, I made you this doll that you can dance with. Ha ha, tee hee.
She put a goddamn...
And then all of a sudden, she's like, look at that fat cock on that doll.
She put a goddamn chain on Marcelo, and he has a plate at the dinner table.
It was because I didn't have a foro dancer. I would go to these dances, but wouldn't always find a partner. Then he entered into my life, and it all made sense. And then every dance night after that was awkward.
It just shows that mental health is, rampant through the fucking country.
Right. If this isn't a sign that mental health isn't a problem, the last one of these we did, one of them was a good-looking girl, and she married a plane. A model airplane. Yeah. And the model airplane was jealous of the planes, the actual planes that she worked around. Mm-hmm. Because this one plane was like a Boeing 747 is like, he's a real flirt. What is wrong? And everybody's just like, as long as you don't shoot up a school, it's okay.
Yeah.
Which it is. As long as you're not hurting anybody. Marrying a plane or a doll or whatever or a chicken lady is perfectly fine as long as you're not hurting anybody or shooting up a fucking elementary school.
Love who you love.
That's perfectly fine.
Love who you love as long as you're not out here fucking these kids.
But if this isn't a sign that mental health in this world is kind of an issue. I mean, come on now.
I wonder where Marcelo's from, because she's from Brazil, right? But Marcelo, he has I would say a Spanish name. Wouldn't you say Marcelo?
Brazil is Spanish.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
He's awfully white. Is he an albino Brazilian?
There are,
Or pillowcases just white in Brazil as well.
There are Hispanic people that I think it's northern Mexico. They aren't dark complected.
Northern Mexico's California.
They aren't as dark complected. No, actual Mexico.
I don't think that's true.
They aren't as dark. Yeah, they are. We watched it was a show on Netflix about tacos, and it was talking about different types of tacos in Mexico. And it was a sheep farm in northern Mexico, and they were not dark complected hardly at all.
Inside.
So the wedding was a wonderful day for me. Very important, very emotional. It rained a lot, but it was wonderful. Oh no, Marcelo's gonna get fucking soaking wet, and then he's gonna get covered in mold. It's gonna be like lepers. He's got leprosy, but he's gonna make it. Just rip his leg off and re-sew a new one back on. So, but as is often in this case, marriage isn't always easy. With the doll mom of one adding, he has
the mom who made the doll.
Yeah, the mom who made the doll.
Not a very good written article.
He has so many great qualities, but the only downside is he's lazy.
Oh, imagine
he
that.
doesn't work at all. It's a fucking doll. You all are fucking insane. You all are cuckoo bananas crazy. Seriously.
All the shit. Why don't we just get articles from The Onion? Because that's the shit that we're looking at.
And literally says, I'm a warrior and I keep it going for us.
We're splitting a Coke.
Do you think she feeds him? Or does she just eat both plates?
There isn't a hole.
Sure, she just eat both plates of food.
That's what she did. She ate a lot, got fat, and then had a baby. But she actually just ran a lot. So now she has... Aww.
So she said after Marcelo, I didn't use a condom. She fell pregnant and even gained weight as she eagerly awaited for the new round. You were eating both plates! That's why you gained 30 pounds! And then you had a fucking doll baby. It's not possible. This isn't Pinocchio. Geppetto didn't fuck a wooden doll and then make Pinocchio. He carved him from a fucking log.
That's the thing. Geppetto was a perv because all he wanted was a real boy.
So on May 21st, she welcomed doll child Marcelino into the world following a pain-free birth. No shit.
It's not Marcelino. It's Marcelino.
Marcelino. It's the H is silent.
No,
dude.
it's not.
Yes, it is.
Marcelino.
She explained, I didn't feel the contractions in pain. Seeing the placenta and the umbilical cord and the blood made it all real. Are you fucking kidding me?
Did she just
Holy shit.
She just rubbed period blood on a doll and was like, here he is.
He was here in 35 minutes and he is great. That's some choice. He is great. My son is great.
Mm-hmm. He is great.
Holy shit. Y'all got some pig intestines I can borrow for my umbilical cord?
That's the thing. Once you start getting this image in your head, everybody thinks they're fucking the Virgin Mary. Because, yeah, that doesn't happen.
If you were at O'Charlie's or Cracker Barrel and you see a lady rocking back and forth with a straw man, a pillow man, he looks like a scarecrow. You see a lady sitting next to a scarecrow, and the scarecrow is holding a baby scarecrow, and she's just sitting here talking in the rocking chairs while she's waiting for a table because Cracker Barrel has 45-minute waits sometimes. If you're just out there sitting in another rocking chair, seeing this family, quote unquote, live with each other in the same space for about 5 minutes, you're going to think you're in the Matrix. You're going to think you are in some other world where Cracker Barrel has 45-minute waits and a lady has a fucking scarecrow husband and son. Insane. Baffling.
I'm leaving.
The fact that you made a placenta and made an umbilical cord.
I didn't make any of that shit.
Scarecrows don't need food.
You didn't make any of that.
It really upsets me when people say this is fake. It makes me so angry. Maybe in your head, it's real. Which nobody can argue that it's real because it's in your own head. It's like in your own mind.
In Trailer Park Boys, whenever they take Ricky's fish to the dentist, and she's like, yeah, he's fine. And he's actually just dead. And then they get a new fish. And they're like, oh, he's all better.
So I am a woman of character. My father, my mother taught me to be honest, to be a good person, and to not want to take advantage of anything. I just have to say.
I'm pretty sure you raped that pillow man. Because he can't do anything.
I just have to say, good for you because you're happy. All right? That's all I'm going to say. As long as you're not hurting anybody, that's fine. Bring Pillow Man and Pillow Baby everywhere you want. That's cool. Whatever. I'm not going to judge you. But this is absolutely fucking bonkers. This is absolutely some of the craziest shit I've ever heard in my life. I will say that because that's true. I'm not going to lie. That is true. Absolutely cuckoo. But if you're happy and you're not hurting anybody, that's fine. And the next article we're going to see in about 6 months, Marcelo, she gets
Marcelo
divorced.
joined the cartel and fucking murdered her.
No, I was just going to say they're going to get a divorce.
Probably.
You know what's going to happen?
But
in about a year or two, this baby's going to somehow have to get bigger. It's not going to be a baby forever.
Tell that to fucking... What's his name? Tell that to what's his name?
Who?
I can't
What?
remember. I can't remember his name.
Yeah, tell that to what's his name.
Yeah.
I just feel like this baby's going to have to grow up. And then that baby's going to grow up to be a man. And then it's going to be straw man, and straw mom. And then straw baby's going to have to go... Straw baby man's going to have to go and find a wife.
Why does Straw Baby have red hands?
They're
Hands.
gloves. It's
Brazil.
They ran out of white fabric.
It's not cold. Nobody else has gloves on.
It's a doll. It doesn't matter how hot it is. It's a fucking doll. It doesn't fucking matter.
If you're gonna go all the way, go all the way. Make it look legit. God. I like how their nose is just a fucking line. His is an upside down triangle. The baby's is just a fucking line.
Because she made it. That mom, her mom's not gonna be like, I'm not making this fucking baby.
We only got 35. You know she did, though.
Do you think it's red?
They made the baby, shoved it up in her, and then she fucking... All the blood was pulling it out.
Maybe the pig's blood fucking turned the baby's hands red permanently. Now she gotta just rip it off and get new fucking hands. Just make new hands.
I don't know.
This is absolutely bonkers.
I hate these
Like
stories.
I said, I'm going to be honest, this is absolutely some of the craziest shit I've ever seen. One of the craziest articles we've done on here that just baffles me, but as long as you're not hurting anybody, do whatever the fuck you want. But this is absolutely crazy.
Stay away from me.
So, next article we have here, the author of the book How to Murder Your Husband gets a life sentence for killing her husband.
Imagine that.
So, the author behind the online essay How to Kill Your Husband has been handed a life sentence after being convicted of murdering her actual husband. In a very eerie moment of art imitating life, Nancy Crampton Brophy was found guilty of second-degree murder following a 7-week trial. A jury found the self-published romance novelist guilty of shooting her husband, Dan Brophy, at his workplace in Oregon, in Portland, Oregon, 4 years ago. So Nancy had a paid visit to the now closed Oregon Culinary Institute, where she killed her husband to get her hands on multiple life insurance policies that totaled roughly $1 million. According to court documents, the writer was after a more lavish lifestyle, something her husband could not provide. It read as Nancy Brophy became more financially desperate and her writing career was floundering. She was left with few options. That's why you don't spend all your money after you make some, Nancy. Although Dan's workplace had no CCTV footage, nearby traffic cameras revealed that Nancy's Toyota minivan was around the institute at the time of the shooting. Prosecutors told the jury that Nancy shot her husband with a 9mm handgun, and private investigators discovered 2 shell casings at the crime scene. They also disclosed she had purchased a ghost gun, which a ghost gun has no serial number. It's untraceable, for those of you who don't know, which is an unregistered and untraceable firearm. However, Nancy maintained she had nothing to do with her husband's death and was a devoted wife. She told the court that she had acquired the guns purely for research. What are you researching? Is this your next...
I think it's illegal to buy a ghost gun.
It is illegal to buy a ghost gun. It has to be registered. So what I can tell you is that it was for writing. You bought an illegal firearm to write a love story about killing somebody with an illegal firearm? You just had to know... Google exists for a reason. No, it could tell you way more.
It's even worse than when O.J. Simpson published a hypothetical... No, it's not. O.J. chopped his wife's head off and then wrote a book about it. She did the same shit. Okay, come on, Lad Bible. Come on now. O.J. Simpson is the OG of fucking killing people and then talking about it. She just bought a ghost gun and shot her husband and then is now writing a story about it. Woo. O.J. Simpson published a book and he's cool. She's actually going to prison. O.J. got off on it.
So it was, and he's also pretty weird nowadays. Hello, Twitter world. So it was not as you would believe to murder my husband. I mean, her online essay entertaining the possibility of killing off a partner really doesn't help. It's even more worse than OJ publishing, but whatever. So although Nancy's How to Murder Your Husband essay was not permitted as evidence, the jury still found her guilty because she killed her husband. The judge gave the writer the possibility of parole after 25 years in prison. So she said it was not as you would believe to murder my husband. It was for writing. So you bought a ghost gun for writing, and then you killed him with said ghost gun.
Maybe. So
as of right now, I don't think there's any motive. But this reminds me of the movie of this looks like the little old lady in the cabin that like tries to keep that dude there. I can't remember.
Prisoners?
Huh?
Prisoners?
No. It's the old lady in... It's not called Prisoners.
What is it?
It is a Stephen King, book, and it's a movie now. This guy gets trapped in a fucking snowstorm, and there's this old lady in the cabin, and she's, trying to keep him there. I can't remember what it's called.
It's a snowstorm. If he can't leave, he's already trapped there.
Well, it's in a cabin in the woods. He got, injured in a car crash.
Is it a cabin in the woods?
No.
Who fucking knows? It's probably not Stephen King, though. Old woman in cabin. Stephen King.
The woman in the room? The woman in cabin 10?
I don't know. That's a short on IMDb. Old woman in cabin. Stephen King. Old woman in cabin keeps man there.
Misery. Aha. Misery is what it's called.
Old woman in cabin keeps man there.
Hey, fucking top of the charts right there. It's called Misery.
Are you sure?
Yeah. It's called Misery. Pretty sure. I don't fucking know. Yeah, that's it. It's a car crash. Yeah, it's called Misery. So it's guy crashes his car. Old woman saves his life. And then, is nursing him back to health, but then she doesn't want him to leave.
This is the one where she fucking breaks his goddamn legs.
Yeah, that's
in the bed, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, see? It's good.
How the fuck did she pick him up?
See? Stephen King wrote it.
Yes, I know Stephen King wrote it.
It's actually a pretty good movie.
You know who that is?
Kathy Bates.
Yep.
Norman Bates' mom.
Yeah.
Don't say yeah. That's not true.
All right, are we done?
We are done with the craziness for this week.
Okay. All right, everybody.
Happy birthday, America.
Yeah. All right, everybody. That is the episode. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for downloading. Of course, we couldn't do this absolutely ridiculous fucking show without you. We love you so much. Shout out to every single one of you out there. Of course, it is appreciation episode that we just decided 20 minutes ago. So appreciate all of you. If you like the show, go rate and review on whatever platform you listen to. If you want to support us even further because you love us, go buy some shit from our merch store, thecummcast.com. New Patreon coming soon via Cody as soon as he gets around to it. Remember, wash your hands, wash your motherfucking ass because it's hot
and y'all bitches stank. Let's get out here. All right, everybody. Before we go, we do have a new book of the month for the month of July.
Yay!
This is called Make No Small Plans, Lessons on Thinking Big, Chasing Dreams, and Building a Community. This is authored by Elliot Bisnow. And Elliot Bisnow was one of those people that had a big dream of being an entrepreneur and getting entrepreneurs together with likeful thoughts. So if you want to succeed as an entrepreneur, Make No Small Plans shows how the Summit team did it. So in 2008, with no event production experience and 2 college degrees, between the four people, 4 friends became business partners and set out to build a global events company with passion and tenacity. They began cold calling as many inspiring company founders as they could, and then tried to convince them to attend their first event. So this is, I'm most of the way through this book right now. I highly recommend this, especially for like self-development. If you want to be an entrepreneur, if you want to run your own business, this helps you realize it can help you realize your dream of just going for it, but truly inspiring. So thank you, Elliot Bisnow, for producing this wonderful book, Make No Small Plans. Go check it out today. I highly recommend this one. This is a good one. I highly recommend all the books I review, the books of the month. So go check that out. And please, please, please don't forget to follow us on the Cummcast Facebook page. It is free, I promise, where we post clips of all the new episodes and links to all the new books and brews that we review on the show. Love you guys so much. Appreciate you. We couldn't be here and do this show without you, like Ryan says every week. Happy 4th of July, everyone. And remember, when life gets hard and life gets you down, and you see a rag doll with a lady at the Cracker Barrel, and she's feeding it chicken strips, and he can't chew, look the other way and mind your own damn business. And always milk that pig.
Peace.
We out.